All right, take two on our Toyo-TL8 version 2.1 kit. I got a guy putting a lift kit on over here, and his air ratchet totally hijacked the audio on my last video, so we're gonna try this again. Okay, so 2.1 kit. So we have our Slp Key Harness over here. We have an OBD2 connector right here, and then we have our BCM connector right here that does auto lights, locks. Our auto light switch is right here on this harness. You only have to set it once, super easy. So on if your truck has auto lights or Highlander, and then off if you do not have auto lights. On the module up here on the harness, we have a safety shutoff switch right here, so on and off. When it's off, it will completely disable the remote start altogether, and it won't operate until you flip it back on. So I'm gonna leave it in the off position for installation. So I already have the panels off, but I kind of half-assed put them back on just because, like I said, dude next door, he hijacked my audio. So there's two Phillips screws on this shroud that you have to pull off, and they're right back here. So you need to turn the ignition on. You can turn it. There's a Phillips screw right here. Turn it the other way, and there's a Phillips screw right here. I already have them out. So I'm gonna pull this thing out, and we're gonna get this shroud out of the way. The other thing you need to do, well, there he goes with the air ratchet again. This bottom panel comes off, and there's two Phillips screws. There's one here, and there's one right here. So what we need to do is, I already have it loose, like I said, so just pull it down, and basically we just need to gain access to the OBD2 connector, and then our BCM connector, which is, I'm gonna move this thing. There we go. BCM connector here, OBD2 connector here. So here's how I start this installation. Module with a safety switch. I'm gonna basically just kind of wedge it to hold it in place so I can route my wires, and then I'll zip tie it after I'm done. So first, take your Slp Key Harness, and that's gonna come over here to the steering column, and it's this little 7-pin connector. So what I'm gonna do is, there we go, take this from my module location, go behind the wires that go into the bolster, and I'm basically just gonna loop it through here, out of the way of everything, and plug my T-harness in. So make sure you plug this in all the way till it clicks. We don't want that coming loose. And then my male side goes up into the actual steering lock deal. Okay, so there's that. Next we got our 30-pin with the auto light. So if your truck has auto lights, it stays on. If it does not have auto lights, leave it off. This particular truck has auto lights. So the switch goes on, and then right here, I just basically unplug this 30-pin, plug it into mine. Well, maybe if I can get it lined up, there we go. And then plug mine into the BCM. Make sure you push it all the way in there, done deal. And then the OBD2 connector harness is down here. So I'm gonna route mine again, back in and around the back side here. And then I'm gonna take a screwdriver and just pop out. There's two tabs, there's one on each side of the factory OBD2. Just loosen it, and you can pop one side out and push it through. Okay, so I'm gonna plug the T-harness into this, and then put my male side back into the factory mounting location, and it looks exactly like the factory one. Okay, so that's it. So I'll pull my module back out from where I shoved it. Okay, so switch is off, right? So there's a button on the side or the front of the module, depending on which one you receive, but most likely it'll be on the side here. Push the button, flip the switch on. The light's gonna turn orange. Let go of the button, it turns red. And then push the ignition or the start button 2 times. Do not hit the brake. All we're doing here is turning the ignition on. So the light's red, I'm gonna hit the button twice. 1, 2, the light turns green. And when it goes out, programming is complete, and now I can hit the button, and we're done. So with that, I'm gonna kind of wedge it up here so you can see the light, so I can start this thing. Maybe, here we go. There you go. So the light's right here. So I'm gonna hit the lock button 3 times. I'm gonna hold the door pin though.
What a fucking idiot.
All right, guys, that's it. This will work on the 2016-17 Tacoma push button start and the 14 to 16 Highlander. This will also, we have a kit just like this for the 17 Highlander. It's a little bit different, but still plug and play, same panel removals. So with that said, this is the Toyo-TL8 version 2.1 kit. Google it, find it on our website. I'll put a link in this video, or I'm sorry, at the bottom. You guys can go directly to the website to purchase, or check it out, share it, whatever you feel you need to do. Appreciate it. Thank you guys again for watching, and look forward to making another video for you.